Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy is brought to you in part by Tom's Place, the finest in men's fashion, located in Toronto at 190 Baldwin Street, in the heart of Kensington Market. Or visit toms-place.com. It's everything you never needed to know. This is Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. Listen, laugh, and learn.
What is the shortest commercial flight that you could book a ticket on?
Did wearing a flapper dress go to the birds? Hi, I'm Nick.
I don't know, Nick. Do you?
I'm still Nick.
And I'm Roy. And this week, we went crazy to scour the internet to find out these useless tidbits just for you.
Plus, we'll answer your question in the mailbag segment. A listener wants to tell us how her mom was responsible for her to be a fan of the show. Thanks, Mom. And in the news, a man in Florida, his BMW, and a teleportation device.
Totally useless information. It's everything you never needed to know.
Sure, it had to be Florida, right?
I didn't pick it, the computer did.
Throw away your totally useless GPS. It's time for geography. So get lost with Nick and Roy.
Welcome to the show. You know what? We're going to blame AI. We're going to start a new trend in 2026. Blame it on AI.
Yeah, we'll blame everything on AI,
Right.
Because everybody, I'm telling you, Nick and I do not really use AI at all.
No, if at all.
And because we think it's the most ridiculous thing, because when we fact check it, it's usually wrong.
That's right. That's why we provide UI, useless intelligence. And thanks for joining us in this.
Our intelligence is totally useless. People understand that it's all useless.
That's right. Yes, and there's no mistake in there. And there's no mistaken for almost 95 countries now around the world. We picked up a couple more countries over the holidays. We really appreciate that. And we welcome 2026. What a great way to start, by going somewhere. And people always tell us where to go. So we figure let's do geography. How about this?
Yeah.
A tale of two cities. Budapest, right? You said you know the city. Budapest is known as two cities because it's formed by the unification of three towns in 1873, primarily the hilly historic Buda on the west bank and the flat bustling urban Pest on the east.
Oh, so it's two towns put together to make one Budapest.
That's right, exactly. Divided by the Danube River, creating two distinct personalities, Buda for the views and history, Pest for the nightlife and culture, connected by bridges like the Chain Bridge.
One time I was sitting at the beach, took my shirt off, and a young man screamed, "Mom, look, it's a Buddha."
She said, no, he's just a Pest.
She was looking at my pest.
Right. She sure did.
Ooh, those are the old beach days.
Yes. Once upon a time.
Yep. The Mariana Trench, Nick.
Yes.
It is in the Pacific Ocean. It is 35,900 feet deep.
Oof, that's deep.
Now, if you want to put that into perspective,
Yes.
just think about this. You can take Mount Everest, the entire mountain, to the top, and put it inside the Mariana Trench.
Really?
That's how deep and how big it is.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it really is. We don't know anything really about it.
No, well,
Other than we know the depth of it.
but that's
Because they tied a cinder block to Nick and threw him in.
right. Keep going.
Oh, what does Nick?
So I live in Toronto, Canada. We do not have any Disney products. Well, they have a Disney store and Disney channels or whatever. But we don't have like a Disneyland or Disney World. Roy is in southwest part of Florida where it has Disney World or Disneyland. What do you have down there in Florida?
We have Disney World,
Disney
Nick,
World.
Because the world comes to Florida.
Okay. Now, let me tell you, there is a way to find out. Wait, there's also this one, Disneyland. Disneyland is where?
California.
California. Okay.
And then there's Euro Disney.
Well, I'm only doing the research about these two Disneys here in North America because the Euro Disney is well, you know where it is. It's in Europe, right? Euro Disney. But here in North America, some people can't tell them apart. But I, here on Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy, this is not useful information. It's still useless because this is how you can tell the difference between which one is in California and which one is in Florida.
Tell us.
If it's, yes, I will. If it's Disneyland, I'll spell it, DISNEYLAND, for LA is in California. And Disney World is DISNEYWORL for Orlando, D.
Oh.
Disneyland is in California. Disney World is in Florida. That's how you can tell the difference. There you go.
And that's how you spell Nick, CRAZY. Crazy.
No, CRAZY here in Toronto.
In Canada, they don't have Disney World. They have Maple Syrup Land. It's a wonderful place.
Yes. Yeah.
Very sweet place.
And sticky. Sweet and sticky.
Okay. All right. UKOGBANI.
Okay, now cover your right eye.
UKOGBANI. It's the most characters to describe the name of a country.
Oh.
Do you know what country that is?
One more time with the letters, please.
UKOGBANI.
Well, with UK in there, I would think it's somewhere in United Kingdom, yes? No?
I'm asking you, Nick.
I
you
don't
need
know.
to give me an answer. United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Wow.
That is the actual name of the United Kingdom.
Well,
We just call it the United Kingdom to shorten it, but it is the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
I was close.
Yeah, you're real close. It's geography, Nick. Close doesn't count.
Yes. Bruges's canals. I don't know if that's pronounced correctly, but it belonged to Bruges. It's in a place called Bruges Canal in Belgium.
We used to call him Burge.
Burge, yeah. It's the Burge Splurge. It's earned its nickname as Venice of the North. Its defining feature is historically vital for medieval trade and now offering iconic boat tours past the stunning Gothic architecture, historic sites like the Belfry. Or is it Belfry?
I wish that the listeners were able to see us.
Why?
Because Nick is talking about the Venice of the North, and he's literally wearing a shirt that looks like he should be piloting a gondola. He's got this red striped shirt on.
I'm wearing this red and white shirt where if Santa were to go to prison, this is what he'd be wearing.
He looks like one of two things. He should be a gondola driver, or he should be in the Little Rascals.
Now that you're giving people that visual, you can visit the Belfry and our Church of Our Lady, a picturesque spot like Rosary Key.
So where is this, Nick? What country is this?
It's in Belgium. It is in Belgium, although they say it's Venice of the North. So basically, because Venice has a lot of canals, of course, they're famous for their canals.
Love Venice. Love it.
And so this is the Venice of the North in Bruges' canals in Belgium.
Okay, here's my teaser.
Yes.
There is actually a flight that exists. Okay, it is considered the shortest commercial flight route. It is from a company called Logan Air.
Okay.
It connects Westray to Westray, Scotland. You can buy a ticket, you get on the flight, and 57 seconds in the air, you land again.
Oh, really?
It is 1.7 miles.
Wow. That's it.
I could run 1.7 miles. You buy a ticket for this, okay, and you hop on with your kilt.
Right.
Wow, is that crazy? That's a legitimate thing. Logan Air, Westray to Westray, Scotland. Wow. Now, Nick, have you ever been to the Appalachian Mountains? The Appalachian Trail? Have you ever done it?
No, I can't say that I have.
All right, well, I've been through it, driving through it.
Okay.
But this year, 2020, well, actually last year, I did the Appalachian Mountains.
Yes.
I did the start of it. I didn't even get into the whole Virginia portion. So I've been to the start of it and to the end of it, but I've
Okay,
not
yeah.
done the middle of it.
Yeah.
But it goes all the way down to like Georgia.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Oh my God, there's some of the most amazing. But I did not know this. It is one of the oldest mountains on Earth.
Oh, really?
So the tectonic plate shift may have been before the separation of the Pangea continent. So this is that old. We're talking about billions with a B.
A B. There you go. Now, your eyesight is pretty good, isn't it, when you wear glasses?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm wearing binoculars right now. No, my eyesight used to be great. The reading is getting a bit messy.
It is. But how about if imagine that if you're at the 1936 Summer Olympics in Berlin.
I don't have to imagine. You were there, Nick.
Right,
Tell
yeah,
us
exactly.
about it.
People were seeing double. What were they seeing double of? The national delegations of Liechtenstein and Haiti.
Ooh, Liechtenstein.
Yeah, where exactly is Liechtenstein located? Right
Liechtenstein and Germany. We're all going to Deutschland.
Okay,
I got a new song now.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. It's now the official tourism song. Come to Liechtenstein by Roy.
Come to Liechtenstein.
Yes.
Your tongue will be happy you did.
Exactly. So they discovered that their flags were identical by coincidence in the 1936 Summer Olympics in Berlin. The flags of both nations at the time consisted of simple horizontal bicolors of blue on the top and red on the bottom. But neither country was aware of the similarity until they saw each other's flags in the Olympics, largely due to the lack of extensive international communication and diplomatic exchange at the time compared to today. Although today's communication standards aren't any better, I don't think. Thanks for joining us here on Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. You go to our website, nickandroy.com. It's a brand new year, but you know what? We are still doing birthday messages. They're becoming more and more popular.
Oh,
and
it's crazy, right?
We really appreciate all of your support throughout the years. And I'm telling you, people are discovering this great product that we have, and we're proud of it. It's the Nick and Roy birthday message. You go to the Nick and Roy store up at nickandroy.com.
Nick and Roy will continue with totally useless information. Totally useless information with Nick and Roy continues. Listen, laugh, and learn. Welcome to the Totally Useless Information Fashion Show.
The really popular blue jeans were once referred to as waist overalls or simply overalls. Have you ever worn overalls?
You know, I had a pair of overalls once.
Yes.
I don't remember how much I wore them. I think I worked in them, but
it makes sense because the term jeans did not become common for the name of the garment until the 1960s, but it was workwear. The origin is the riveted denim pants were created in 1873 by, we've done this on the show, in 1873 by Jacob Davis and Levi Strauss as durable workwear for laborers like miners and cowboys. Were you a miner or a cowboy when you wore them? Do you remember?
No, you want to know something? I'm going to tell the listeners something.
Yes.
My dad had these different names for things, and now the more I find out, the more he was kind of right, you know?
Okay.
He would call them coveralls, not overalls. They were called coveralls, and the guys would wear them at gas stations because they would have their clothes on underneath.
Okay.
It was to cover their clothes to keep them from getting dirty.
But those were coveralls, right? But these were denim overalls.
Yeah, was there a difference?
Well, it's basically, it was the differentiated the waist length trousers from the bib and brace style overalls that covered just the chest. They had straps at the top.
I had a pair of overalls that had a Speedo attached to it.
Right, yeah. Oh, 100%.
Let's go. There's a thought.
Oh, no, there isn't a thought. You've already given them a visual about my red and white stripes.
My eyes are bleeding.
Yes. Let's go down the rabbit hole. The term jeans was largely driven by youth culture, those youths in the 1950s and 60s, who adopted the garment as a symbol of rebellion and casual wear, popularizing the term that they derived from the fabric's origin in Genoa, Italy. Jeans.
Oh,
Genoans.
yeah.
Jeez, there you go.
Didn't we talk once about the sailors?
Yes.
The Genoa sailors,
That's
and
right.
they wore them.
The Genoans, that's right. So that's what we
The
were
Genoans, yes,
Yeah.
the Genoans.
The Genoan? No, I didn't know them. Did you?
Well, now everybody knows.
That's right.
Okay, this is a cool one
Yeah.
because we talked a little about this, but here's how trends start.
Okay.
Okay. Before this, everybody would get married and you'd go get the finest dress that you thought you could find to get married, and your husband would clean up and dress up. And we spoke on the show about women wearing flowers to smell nice. They didn't wear the flowers for visual.
No.
They did it because of the nice smell, because people didn't bathe all that often. I guess, it's so gross, but whatever.
Romantic.
But it's not until Queen Victoria tells someone in her court that she is getting married, and she wishes to marry in a pure white dress because she wants everyone to know how pure she is.
Ah.
So she commissions this person to make this dress, but she doesn't just want a dress. She wants a full gown with a long train.
Mm-hmm.
Thus, the white wedding dress is invented. It becomes an immediate success. It becomes the actual vision of what we think of as a wedding dress.
Yeah, the white wedding dress. Absolutely sure.
One simple event. Crazy, right?
Yeah, that we celebrated how many years now for you? 42?
42 years. Yeah, 42 years for
Wow,
me. Yeah.
42.
Yeah.
I'm coming
Crazy.
up on 25.
25.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Amazing.
Wow.
The Guinness World Record for the most T-shirts worn at once. Kind of reminds me of that episode of Friends, one of your favorite shows, where Joey Tribbiani wears in a dispute with Chandler. He puts on every single item that Chandler owns, and he's got this big, bulky sort of thing, right? And he goes, and I'm also going commando, and I love doing lunges in them. And he lunges in them while he's wearing Chandler's clothes. It was funny.
Another reason why I don't like the show.
There you go.
But go ahead.
The Guinness Book of World Records was 257 worn at once by Saneth Bandera of Sri Lanka in 2011. But that record was broken a year later, not too much longer after that, by Ted Hastings in Canada, who achieved 260 T-shirts. So Hastings
Did he start with a small and end off with a double XL, probably?
As a matter of fact, boy, you're just a genius. How did you know that?
You know, I think of these things, Nick. My mind is filled with this and rage.
Useless Rage. There you go. There's a new name for a band, Useless Rage. Hastings wore shirts ranging in size from medium up to 20XL for the successful attempt. There you go.
Big,
which took place in Kitchener, Ontario, which is not too far out of Toronto. He undertook the challenge to teach his children a lesson about hard work and commitment, and also raised money for a new schoolyard playground facility.
Ah, what a guy!
Yeah,
what
he was
a
great.
guy! Nick.
Matt, he was
just like a Canadian
father of the year.
You know? Father of the year.
Yes,
it should be. Not commitment. He should be committed.
But
anyway, cotton, Nick. Cotton.
Yes.
Speaking of T-shirts.
Yes.
See the segue?
Yeah,
See it?
It's beautiful.
Yes. That red and white striped shirt that you're wearing is probably cotton.
It's seamless.
Seamless.
There you go.
It's probably cotton, that shirt you're wearing.
Yes, it is, as a matter of fact.
Been around for a very long time.
Yes.
How long do you say?
How long did I say? Oh, sorry.
They have dated cotton back now to what's called the Indus River Valley civilization, 3,000 years before Jesus Christ.
Wow.
They figured out how to spin the cotton fibers into thread and created material.
That's great. So I'm
3,000 BC.
BC. So I'm wondering that when Jesus was wrapped in swaddling clothes, as the story goes, was it cotton?
Yes.
Was it cotton?
I don't think so. No, I think he was papyrus, more of like, what is that material? I'm losing my mind here. No,
okay, it was different kind of...
Not gauze.
Something like that. A burlap? Like a burlap?
Like a burlap. Yeah,
okay.
More like a burlap.
Yeah,
you ever see the Shroud of Turin?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think it's cotton.
No, and I don't think it was burlap either, because I don't think they wrapped them up.
It's finer than that. I think it might be linen, which might not necessarily be cotton.
Okay.
It might be cotton. Not sure.
Yeah, we'll ask.
Just think back, Nick.
Instead of BC, it's BN. And the flapper.
Before Nick.
Here's my teaser. The flapper dress and accessories were sometimes decorated with real bird feathers.
Ooh,
particularly
so they use like peacock feathers,
ostrich and peacock feathers. Absolutely.
Oh, cool.
So feathers.
How do I know these things, Nick? I'll be honest with you. I truly believe I'm a
useless genius,
a mystic.
No, you're a mystery, really. You are. Feathers
Wrapped
were
inside an enigma,
right? Feathers were a popular symbol of luxury and opulence during the 1920s. Now, flapper dresses were shorter, calf-revealing lengths and lower necklines, though not typically form-fitting. Straight and slim was the preferred silhouette, so flappers wore high-heel shoes and threw away their corsets in favor of bras and lingerie, which is what Roy loves to wear on Saturday night.
So, folks, as Nick and I do not discuss.
No, don't tell me.
What we're going to say.
What did you do?
So, in the 1920s and the 1900s,
yes,
women wore flapper dresses.
Right.
But they wore those dresses because they helped to bring out their dancing, which was the 1920s music, where the flappers would dance.
Was it the Charleston? Was it Charleston?
Charleston's,
yeah. Okay, Charleston.
Okay, so
great.
They're dancing this hopping around dance.
Yeah.
And this woman named Mary Phelps, a New York socialite, she was going out dancing.
Yes.
And she said, I am so tired of these things flopping around when I'm dancing. She took two men's handkerchiefs, put them onto the triangles, sewed them together, and tied them to her breasts to hold them in place. Thus, the bra was technically invented by Mary Phelps.
Wow.
Yes. There you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was beautiful. See, that's why Listen, Laugh, and Learn.
That's the beauty of this show, Nick.
It is.
It is the beauty of it.
It's as beautiful as Roy's bras. It's wonderful.
Nick and Roy will continue with totally useless information. To access the full library of episodes, visit nickandroy.com. That's nickandroy.com.
The excitement continues at Tom's Place as the sales just never end. Hi, Nick and Roy for Tom's Place, your destination for knockout deals and incredible menswear, as Boxing Week is in extra rounds right now in January.
Tom's is open for business each and every day with 2 floors stocked with sales on brand names that you love. Prices are so low, you'll have to visit it to believe it. Yes, first floor sport jackets are 3 for 1. Did you hear that? 3 jackets for the price of 1. This is a limited time event. I'm serious. Get to Tom's.
Plus, select suits regularly up to $5.95 are only $2.49, and upstairs, dress pants and shirts, buy one, get one half off. And remember to ask Tom to take off more. Get it? T-O-M, take off more.
Yeah, half off pants is not a way to walk around Tom's Place.
No.
Brand name sweaters, folks, shirts, pants, top coats are slashed at 50% off. This is a big, big sale. Those luxury soft cashmere scarves, just $25 or 3 for $50. This is cashmere scarves, beautiful cashmere scarves, 3 for $50.
Don't miss Tom's Place extended Boxing Week sale, 190 Baldwin Street in Kensington Market, or online at toms-place.com. That's toms-place.com. Tom's Place will suit you.
We're back with totally useless information with Nick and Roy. Listen, laugh, and learn.
Aloha. Hawaiian shirts, known locally as aloha shirts, emerged in Hawaii in the 1920s and 30s, created by Japanese immigrants using colorful fabrics, and were popularized by tourists and servicemen, becoming iconic symbols of the island casual wear and culture.
Very cool.
Yeah. So blending various ethnic styles into a unique garment. So thanks to the Japanese immigrants for thinking of these wonderful, wonderful colors.
Oh, so speaking of garments, skirts.
Yes.
Women's skirts or covers like a skirt,
Right.
are the second oldest piece of garment or article of clothing.
Okay.
What do you think is the first?
Cotton.
Right? No. Like I thought maybe like a shirt.
Oh, okay.
Like
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Before the skirt was nothing but a loincloth, both for men and women.
Right. Okay.
The shirt wasn't invented till after the skirt. They were more interested in covering the ugoza than they were the chest area, because I guess they figured, if things get crowded, you bump into somebody, the chest can be exposed, but the other parts need to be covered.
Ugoza, yeah.
You wouldn't want to go bump in the night, so to speak.
No, because then you need penicillin. That's what you would need. Boy, we're just zipping right through the topics here.
This is moving.
Listen, laugh, and learn in 2026. Hey, how about some money?
Wall Street, Bay Street, NASDAQ, Hang Seng, loonies, toonies, dollars, and yens. This is On the Money with Nick and Roy.
On the money.
Yes, sir.
But I like this one. This is really weird, and it's something that, I think most people around the world have seen United States coins, pennies, dimes, nickels, quarters, $50.
Widely circulated, yeah.
Yes. Here's the craziest thing of all. Of every coin that was ever struck in the United States, only one coin faces the president's face, or the face of the person faces to the right. All others face to the left. And the person who faces to the right is Abraham Lincoln on the penny, which is no longer going to be circulated.
Right. Yeah. So he's facing, as you're looking at it, to the right.
He faces to the right.
Right.
I guess to make it a better target.
Right.
Oh no! Too soon,
Too
Nick?
soon.
Too soon.
It is. That's pretty interesting. And everyone else is facing the other way. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. He faces to the right.
What the buck? The popular slang term "buck" for a dollar originates from the American colonial era, when their deer hides or buck skins served as valuable commodity.
Oh, take $1.
An informal currency for trade, with early written records from the 1740s, rather.
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I have a question now.
Yes.
And I may bring something up that we may not be able to find.
Oh, what's that?
Why would it be just a buck? I mean, I've deer hunted. You shoot bucks, and you also shoot female deer, which if you had a lot of those, that would be a lot of doe.
Doe.
Think about that. Is that how the word doe comes about?
Like money, doe meaning money.
I have a lot of doe.
I don't know. We can find out. We'll do some
find
research.
This out, folks.
We
this
have
is
all
why
year.
This show is so important.
It is. You know what? That's why we'll have the rest of 2026 to figure that out. Okay.
We not only tell you about history, we write it.
Yes. With early records, written records from the 1740s linking a buckskin's value to a dollar-like exchange, a practice that stuck even after U.S. official currency emerged. So you talk about it. It's a couple of bucks. How much is that? Give me a couple of bucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that is cool.
There you go.
Of all the paper note bills that have been produced in the United States and printed in the United States with presidents on them, there is only one that faces to the left. Now we have the penny. We just discussed the coins. Lincoln's the only penny, the only president that faces to the right. Well, in this particular case, the only one that faces to the left is Andrew Jackson on the $20 bill.
Wow.
Crazy. It's crazy.
It is. Okay.
I never even thought of it. I just, you look at it, but we've seen them for our entire lives, but whatever.
Wow.
Crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Awash with crime. The term money laundering likely originates from the 1920s and 30s, based on, American gangsters like Al Capone, who bought cash-heavy businesses like laundromats to fix illegal profits from gambling and bootlegging and whatnot with legitimate earnings. That's what money laundering is, right? Making them seem clean, hiding the dirty money source, though some historians debate the exact source, noting that ancient practices and media popularization in the 1960s. Either way, the practice of money laundering probably came back to the gangster years of the 20s and 30s and Al Capone.
Well, I got one even better for you.
Yeah.
More than 33% of people surveyed by a scientific study fantasized about money and being filthy rich.
Filthy rich.
In fact, they fantasized more than sex, which came in second at like 28%.
Oh.
So they fantasize more about money than sex, which makes kind of sense, because if you're filthy rich, you can have all the sex you want.
That's right. Now, let's.
It does make sense, right?
And dollars and bucks
and cents,
and
which, by the way, is facing to the right.
That's right. It is. Now, let's go down the rabbit hole. The reason why it's called filthy rich, those people are filthy rich, because it was known at one time that they had a lot of money, and on that money, it was usually filthy with viruses and whatnot. And so if you had a lot of this, you were considered to be filthy rich. Another part of the rabbit hole is this. If you were piss poor, the opposite of filthy rich, it's interesting they use sort of like dirty terminology here, but if you were piss poor, it's because years ago you were so poor you would sell your family's urine. Yeah. That was piss poor.
No, you don't have a pot to piss in.
Right, that sort of thing. Right? Yeah.
Well, exactly. let me do these two quick, because I know we're running out of time for this segment. There are two people that appear on U.S. paper notes.
What's that?
Who were never president of the United States.
Benjamin Franklin, right?
Yeah, Ben Franklin, $100 bill.
Right.
Never was president.
Right.
Get ready. Signer of the Declaration of Independence, but never president. Alexander Hamilton, $10 bill.
Oh, wow.
He was in all kinds of forms of government, but he was not. He was ambassadors and all this other stuff, chief treasury, I think, or whatever. Well, and by the way, in 1866, Congress passed a law. In 1866, they said no living person can appear on a paper note.
Wow. Declaration of Independence. Do you know where they signed the Declaration of Independence?
At the bottom?
No, in Pennsylvania. In medieval Europe, especially England, silver pennies were commonly cut into halves and quarters to make smaller change because official half pennies and farthings were scarce.
Yeah.
The cross design on the reverse of these thin coins acted as a convenient guide for cutting, creating half pennies and farthings or forthings, a practice that continued until mints produced enough smaller denominations. So it's farthings, not fartings. That would be your case.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to pay with farting.
No.
I'm here to pay my gas bill.
But I'm wondering, had me wondering, though, because a quarter, of course, is 25 cents. It's a quarter of $1. I'm wondering if that's the origin of a quarter came from.
Maybe that,
or halvesies.
Cents
now,
so
I guess
4 of them make $1.
Is that what that is? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
boy,
it's not sensible.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I failed geometry in that day.
Move on, Nick. Please move on.
If you have someone in your life that you'd like to send a very special birthday gift, this is for you. What is it? It's the Nick and Roy's birthday salute to your loved one.
You can hear a sample right on the website. Go on there, folks. If you have somebody that you say, well, they have everything, I don't know what to buy them, this is the perfect gift. Every person that's got one for somebody, they end up getting them for someone else because they just loved it so much. We have so many comments from the people. We've done hundreds of them now. It's insane. It's fantastic.
Go to nickandroy.com/birthdays, nickandroy.com/birthdays to get yours today.
Nick and Roy will continue with totally useless information. You're listening to Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. Listen, laugh, and learn.
This is Totally Useless Television Information with Nick and Roy, the two guys that put the boob in boob tube.
Jerry Seinfeld, get ready. He turned down season 10. The television network said, Jerry, we want you to do season 10.
Right.
And he said, no, I don't want to.
Right.
They said, we need you to. We want you to. Jerry said, well, hey, where's the money? What are you going to do? You're going to... But anyway, they offered him $5 million per episode.
Wow.
And he said, I'm done.
Yeah.
So he had a lot of money. By the way, he makes, I don't know how many millions of dollars a year off of the reruns. And every single one of the characters in that show is a wealthy person every year due to the show showing all over the world.
It won 10 Emmy Awards, 79 wins, and 197 nominations total.
Yeah. And still, Elaine can't dance.
No, she can't. The show Frasier had a dog, Eddie.
Oh, yes, Eddie the dog. Yes.
Okay. It was widely reported that Eddie...
the father would walk Eddie over.
That's right, exactly. And of course, you know, Fraser Crane had this sort of relationship with this dog. It's like Eddie, and Eddie would like sit on the couch or whatever. And it was quite a comical genius the two of them were. Anyway, the dog, Eddie, received more fan mail than his human co-stars at the peak of the show's popularity. Now, the name of the actual dog was Moose. And the role of Eddie, the dog, was played by two different Jack Russell Terriers during the show's run. Moose originated the part and was the dog who garnered the most fan mail during the height of the show's success. His son, Enzo, took over the role later in the series. Talk about nepotism, huh?
That was a cool one, Nick.
Yep.
What's in the mailbag? What's in the mail?
I'll tell you what's in the mail, Nick. Katie.
Okay.
Katie from Burlington, I'm drunk. Katie from Burlington, Vermont, Nick.
Yes.
I was startled when he came out of the mailbag. So I tried to do a podcast, Katie says, but quit after 2 months. What is the secret sauce? I believe you guys are 7 years in.
6.
And how did you get started?
Okay.
If you've listened to our show, that Nick and I were supposed to originally do a show called Crossing Borders.
Yes.
That we had discussed because we were friends for 40 some odd years and went to high school together, and we kept in touch all these years. He's in Canada, I'm in Florida. But we would always talk about it. And then Nick has been in radio and podcasts came around. And 7 years ago, Nick said, hey, wouldn't it be a good idea to do a show called Crossing Borders? We started talking. Next thing you know, we came up with useless information. Now, here's the secret sauce. And I think Nick can agree with this. Work at it. Do the work that requires you to go forward with the show. That's the hardest part, guys. All the research, all the stuff, depending upon what topic you pick, doing the shows way ahead of time so that you always have content. You know, that's the biggest problem. And that, I think, is why a lot of people we know have ended their podcasts simply because they just didn't have what it took to go forward.
Yep, there you go. I agree with it 100%. Linda from Beaconsfield, Quebec, who listens
to us. What does
us,
Linda have to say, Nick?
Well, she listens to us on CJ80 in Montreal, one of the several stations on the iHeartRadio Talk Network. She ordered a birthday message for her mom. She writes, I learned about your show from her years ago. One night, I heard her laughing uncontrollably in her bed, which is usually what happens with Roy.
Was she looking at a picture of you?
No, she wasn't. She was laughing uncontrollably in her bed when I thought she was sleeping. Needless to say, I started to listen to your show from then onwards and still listening. We love your show. Thank you, Linda.
Wow. That's funny, too, because Nick's wife says that she laughs uncontrollably when they go to have sex.
Well, you know what? That's what you call it.
You have news, Nick, news from around the world.
On the show today, we talked about geography, we talked about fashion, we talked about money. It's time for the news.
And now, from around the corner and around the world, this is TUI News.
A man was arrested. Where do you live, Roy?
Florida, Nick. Of course, everyone is arrested in Florida. Nobody actually walks the streets. Everybody is been arrested and is incarcerated.
A man was arrested after Florida deputies said that this particular, the perpetrator, the criminal, crashed a BMW, which I think is a crime, that he stole, and claimed that he teleported into it. It wasn't him.
Oh, wait a minute. So he was not in the car. He was teleported into it after the crash.
That's what he said. So apparently,
this happens, Nick. This happens in Florida.
The BMW was yeah, but how about this? This is where the owner is, I think, responsible for this.
Check.
The BMW was unlocked in Bicentennial Park with the keys in a closed cup holder on Monday. It was recent, right? While the man was walking his dog, his car was stolen. So a few minutes later, Volusia deputies said the BMW crashed at Old Dixie Highway, in case you're familiar with that area. Witnesses got the driver out of the crashed BMW. They told deputies the driver, who was later identified as 36-year-old Calvin Johnson, was traveling over 100 miles an hour when he crashed.
Yeah, well, that's because he was being transported. You have to go over 100 to be transported. But go on.
Well, how do you know that? You speak from experience. Johnson
I'm trying to transport myself out of the show right now.
Johnson told deputies that he couldn't steal the car. He teleported into it, as we mentioned. The sheriff's office said Johnson was sent to a hospital for treatment. Now, we're not sure if it's for physical treatment or mental treatment. We're not sure at this point.
Yeah, I would think mental. So the guy stole the car, is what you're saying.
Yes, which is why
the other guy's walking his dog.
Right.
This guy steals the car.
Right.
And then he tells the police, after being captioned crashing it,
right,
that he was teleported into the car.
You got it. You have it all down pat, right?
Did the police officer put on the report that he saw him driving the vehicle, or did he not see him driving the vehicle?
No, the vehicle already crashed, and the witnesses took the guy who stole the vehicle out of the car. So the crash had already happened.
So I don't know why we're placing blame on this gentleman, Nick, because the facts are not here in the case. We need to hear all the facts. We need pictures.
Nonetheless,
I see a conspiracy theory. I think he was probably transported from the grassy knoll into the car.
Yeah. Wow. Thank God you don't write history. And he was charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle and driving with a suspended license. There you have it.
Well, there you go. I mean, this happens in Florida all the time. There's a lot of people down here drinking and doing hallucinogenic type things going on here.
Yeah.
And I mean, let's face it. One of our mascots is Mickey Mouse, and Goofy. I mean, think about it. Just
Goofy.
think about it.
Yeah, you know what? Those two were his defense team.
Minnie Mouse is 5 feet tall, wears a size 35 shoe. Did you ever look at the shoe she wears?
No, I don't. But apparently, you have. That's all the time we have in this episode of Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. We will scour the internet far and wide to find more totally useless information just for you.
So until then, you need to tell everyone that you know, anyone and everyone, to listen to this show, because it's because of you that 7 years has gone by and this show's in 95 countries now. So thank you so much, and we do appreciate it.
Yeah, it's like the 7-year itch with a rash. I'm Nick.
And I'm Roy.
Thanks for listening.
Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy is recorded and produced in Canada. For more totally useless information, visit nickandroy.com. That's nickandroy.com.